How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carrison here, and we're on the penultimate episode of Secret Invasion. It's episode 5. I'm curious to know who's going to die next in this show, because this show, of course, does have a habit of picking off key players, whether they are dead, or whether it's a bit of a fake out, as, of course, the ending of episode 3 proved, with Gaia looking to have died, but thankfully she took precautions, as we found out in the beginning of the last episode, and with the Extremis ability, she was able to come back, so, yeah. But who I don't think is going to be coming back, given in the events of the last episode, is Talos, who sadly died. Gravik, once again, killing someone, or, you know, trying to pick off, I guess if you want to include Gaia, someone that we do care about, yeah. And it stings a lot with Talos, because of the fact that we followed his journey since Captain Marvel. So yeah, and I don't think there's going to be any kind of fake out. It's not going to be a like father, like daughter situation, or like daughter, like father, I guess, in this case. Especially with the talk he had with Gaia in the last episode. And Gaia branded him delusional. I feel like this is going to be, you know, a death that's going to have an impact on the Skrulls in the course of these 2 episodes, and I guess beyond this show. So, yeah, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Of course, with 2 episodes left to go, things are definitely going to heat up from this episode onwards. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of Secret Invasion. Let's go.
I'll crack his chest, you take the laparotomy.
You think you can tolerate it?
Whatever you do not trust Colonel Rhodes.
He's trying, yeah, he's trying to feed as much
Sir, you have clearance.
Clarity as possible. You don't tell Nick Fury to stay outside. Dick. Twat. Asshole. Dick biscuit.
And it makes me start to wonder, why should we...
I guess that's what happens if you speak back to him. Ugh.
Pagan thought he had a voice, but none of you do. You're faceless, and you're nameless.
Ooh, very oppressive there.
Well, in order to out me, Nick, you're gonna have to kill me. And you don't want to kill me, because you're not ready to die. But
outnumbered 3 to 1. Well, 2 to
pull a gun and not use it. Let me give you a little heads up. In about 60 seconds, the footage of me killing Maria Hill is gonna lead off every news program all across the hemisphere. That's right.
Because if you ever get within 100 yards of the president again, I'm gonna make sure you get the whole show.
Tell Gravik I'm coming for him.
Yeah.
Tell him yourself.
Oh, he will. Right in front of his face, whilst he ends him, because he's gonna get vengeance for Talos.
A Dalton.
Have you lost your mind, woman?
I love her so much.
What have you done?
Just showing Director Weatherby's true colours. Come and look at that.
There you
I
go.
must inform you that the SAS has no...
Because you know what happens if you don't, right?
Wow. Oh! I had a feeling they would gang up on him. It was a good enough attempt. Foy.
Colobsidian fluorocolossus. But he took those because he couldn't find what he was looking for.
What was he looking for?
Fantastic Four.
Something
I'm
called the
kidding.
harvest.
The harvest.
I need to bury my father.
Hello, Skrulls. Who are you? I think a more apt question would be, who would you like me to be? I'm staggeringly versatile. To give you a couple of examples, I'm very good at being your bestie. I'm also devilishly good at being not your bestie. It's really just a matter of taste.
I love her so much. She's just iconic. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Ooh, now this is
So I'm
quite
guessing not a
hysterical.
bestie. Oh! She's not even flinching!
Let us go, or I'll kill her.
Oh, I don't doubt you for a moment. The males in my species are very similar. If they're not busy gaslighting you or threatening you with murder.
Whoa! I love her. Ugh. I love how she just didn't flinch whatsoever. She just had that under control. She is amazing.
I would rather us face a war than extinction, and that's exactly what a Skrull invasion will mean.
That's
We have to cut this thing.
what
off,
is going to
okay?
happen though. Like Gravik is just trying to have humanity, you know,
Wondering when you
murder
go.
each other, and they can stand tall, of course.
We'd like to give those out to anyone. Kudos.
Yeah, well, Mom always said I was special.
Yeah, Mama was right.
He's on Black Widow.
I feel a lot better if we were on the helicarrier.
Yeah, that's been mothballed. A little bit like you should be.
Helicarrier.
Oh,
carrier.
Right.
Mes Jacques, mes yeux.
Oh boy. I'm
I
still
told him he
bitter.
was a failure. What kind of daughter says that to her father?
The kind that intends to make it up to him the next time she sees him.
Hint, hint.
The last thing.
He ever get lost watching you in your own skin?
Ooh.
That's none of your business.
Oh, someone
I
pried
don't want to
there.
offend.
Of course you
Someone
did.
pried a bit too
You're
deep.
young. You think you know everything. I'd rather meet the bastard standing right here in my happiness. than
There's a
meet
lot of
him
things that's
running
green
down
in
some
this.
dark alley.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's colour organised as well. Red, yellow. I love that. Aesthetically pleasing. Not gonna lie. He was prepped as heck. The veil from Black Widow. Oh my god. We're getting quite a few Black Widow references, which I am
$1 billion
here to
for
see.
research and development, and all the widow's veil can cloak is your face. What about the rest of you? Last I checked, Britain and the US were allies.
Well, last I checked, Rhodey is a Skrull.
What?
Yeah.
And you said I'd lost my touch.
Something actually
Well, who in the
slipped
hell
past
isn't a
Sonya.
Skrull these days? Why in God's name
Are
would
you a
Gravik
Skrull?
want to blow up his own people?
Nearly every Avenger spilled blood in the Battle of Earth. Even Carol Danvers.
Oh.
In the probably where he got the idea for the Super Skrull machine.
Yeah, like, ooh, this could be very opportunistic. Just get
So
that
you
blood
are responsible
sample
for all
of
this?
Yeah.
the Avengers. Blend in. Just
Why
like
you
in
think
the
I came
comics.
back?
It's a mess you gotta clean up.
Power I have was planted between my ears by a single mother and wrapped around my finger by a woman who's far greater than I could ever hope to be. Now you understand.
Yeah. It's like, you married a Skrull. The heart, yeah.
So let me clarify. You knew how dangerous this vial was?
The eye patch is back. It's good to see.
It's time. Let's finish this.
Who are you speaking to? Who are you speaking to? Bopping. Conclusion with the music. Who was he speaking to, though? I know who it... I have a feeling who it's going to be. Like, especially in regards to, you know, when is Fury going to appear next? It's going to be in the Marvels. So what is going to happen is that next week is going to obviously set things up for Fury's departure to the Marvels. Like, I would love it. I would love it if he contacted the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if he contacted Coulson, if he contacted Quake. I don't care. But, you know, I may as well believe that Ferrari still have a chance in winning the 2023 World Championship in the F1, so... that's how... That's, like I said, I think it makes sense if they're going to set up things for the Marvels. And, yeah. So, I don't expect, like, all of... I guess the Holy Trinity to come down. If anything, I'm expecting one person, maybe Monica. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But yeah, game on. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I know I keep harping on about it because there is so much, you know, there is just so much hope that Quake will show up, or even Coulson, like, especially given Coulson and Fury's relationship. So, but that's like, I'm trying to be realistic about things. It's not happening. It's probably going to be Monica. Because especially after how Miss Marvel ended, I don't think Carol is going to make another, I guess, cameo appearance. So, and of course, I guess Sword, if you, with Monica's attachment there, it makes sense that she's probably, like, especially because especially with yesterday, and I think there was even confirmation anyways prior, but there were pictures that were released in terms of teasing for the Marvels. I think another trailer, another trailer might not come out anytime soon, obviously, with the strike happening, but still. There were pictures, and obviously we saw Fury. So, I mean, it could, like, the Marvels could take place before Secret Invasion, so, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be one of the Marvels, more so Monica. So you know, just imagine if Kamala just comes in, just absolutely out of nowhere, like that would because I don't expect her to appear whatsoever, but that would just be wild. So yeah. But yeah, it was really, really great stuff, of course, especially in regards to getting information about the harvest, and we've gotten confirmation about what it is. So yeah, I'm assuming it was well, not so much the Battle of New York, but more so the Battle of when he mentioned the Battle of Earth. You know, that's more so in reference to when they took on Thanos, so, because otherwise he would have said the Battle of New York, so ignore me just there, but, I mean, it's still pretty massive regardless, but it's just, yeah, it is just really, really fundamental with the fact that, you've got all of these different heroes, as he mentioned, even Captain Marvel, so, yeah. See, I'm stretching here, but that's another indication about the fact that it's going to be one of the Marvels showing up. So yeah, I mean, he mentioned Captain Marvel, but I mean, they're all appearing in the Marvels. So yeah, Kamala, Monica, Carol. So yeah. Anyways, I digress. I was just stretching in terms of theories there, but yeah, it's pretty fundamental in terms of, like, making sure that obviously Gravik doesn't have. There's going to be something that's going to absolutely wipe the floor with Gravik. You know, maybe Monica has leverage over him, etc. In terms of physicality and all of that. I mean, he did kinda struggle when he was getting mobbed by his own. So, yeah, but yeah, like I said, pretty fundamental because I mean, you just got to think of everyone who took took on Thanos, who was there. So, and how many people? How many? Because I'm not sure if they collected all of them, but they would have collected the majority of blood spilled. I imagine so. Yeah. But still, it is pretty massive. Like thinking about all of the heroes that were there taking on Thanos. So, as well as the fact that I'm imagining you would have collected samples of, those that were on Thanos' side as well. So, because it's not like they were piss easy to take down whatsoever. So, yeah. But, yeah, now we know, and we know that Gravik was involved in collecting, samples and all of that. So, yeah, and that's where the idea of the machine came into factor. So, yeah. And we also got that affirmation about why Fury felt like he needed to return. It was his mess to clean up because he was the one that initiated on the harvest. So, or the idea, basically, of the harvest. But there is that responsibility that he carries about the fact that, well, now it's either we hand this over to Gravik or World War III happens. So there is a lot of weight on his shoulders. So, yeah, but it is going to be very, very interesting to see what is going to happen because, like I said, obviously Gravik is not going to get his hands on the harvest, but we know his alternative. Fortunately, I think something will happen. Like I said, Monica's going to absolutely probably annihilate him next episode, so yeah. See, I want to hope that I am wrong, because obviously no shade to Monica, but I just want Quake to emerge, okay? Just, yeah, but like I said, I think the realistic option is Monica's going to show up. I mean, if any one else of the Marvels comes about, then that will be great too. But I think realistically, Monica is the best bet on who he was speaking to at the very end there. So, yeah, but yeah, it was I really loved the confrontation between Scrody and Fury as well, especially with Scrody once again having leverage and Nick being outed to the world. You saw him at the at the terminal course, or a wanted picture of him basically. And I really loved the utilization of the veil mask coming back into fruition. So, which, I'm surprised that hasn't really been it is very, very funny how that was in Secret Invasion that was utilized. So, because obviously those who've watched Black Widow, they know the function. So, and well, now seeing Fury utilize it, of course, so he doesn't get busted. It makes you think, oh, it's funny how they never used that before. So yeah. But I also didn't expect that guy that helped Natasha, Yelena out in Black Widow to emerge whatsoever. That completely caught me off guard because it's like, oh shit, it's you. So yeah, definitely an unexpected cameo. Because it's someone I never thought I'd see again, but here we are. So yeah, but yeah, love again Sonya. She was just so great. Especially to those two scientists, especially to Vincent. So it's just so funny how those two actors, though, Sonya, who of course, the guy who played Vincent, and Olivia Colman as well, because she did appear in it's so funny how they both appeared in Doctor Who Series 5. Although I will echo the thoughts of a lot of people when I just cry basically the fact that Olivia Colman severely underutilized in Doctor Who. So, yeah. But yeah, I just loved her energy in this episode. Even like being shook of about the idea that Rhodey was a Skrull. Like, wait, what? So, yeah, but she's just really, really great, and I'm glad that she's gonna, I guess, partake essentially in this final battle coming into the next episode. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really, great stuff seeing her. Just continue to be absolutely comedical. She's just a delight. So she's amazing. And the whole Gaia and Priscilla exchange, like even when they were in the thick of it by Gravik's people, as soon as Gaia came to her doorstep with the idea that Gravik wants her executed for insubordination, I had a feeling Gaia was going to get into the thick of it. So with Priscilla, I guess, so because she basically home alone this place. She knew shit was going to hit the fan, but she's not going to bolt or whatever. So yeah. But like I said, I loved their conversation as well, or just their exchanges. So yeah, it was really, really great stuff. But yeah, and I also got to give props to the Skrulls that tried to jump Gravik. I mean, it was not going to go favorably for them, but it was worth a try. I mean, he is showing a very, very scary side to the Skrulls. And now, a lot of other Skrulls are probably going to get caught up in this shit show if he doesn't get his hands on the harvest, because we know that Gravik wants to initiate World War III if he doesn't get his hands on the harvest. So, because obviously he'll have the US bomb, New Skrullus, aka Russia. Russia retaliates. Lovely stuff, right? But it was worth a try for those Skrulls to try to get the jump on Gravik. It was not going to go favorably for them, but it was, especially with some feelings of no confidence, I would say, from some of the Skrulls, especially with how Gravik retaliated to that Skrull that questioned him. Yeah, there's gonna be a few people who are just gonna be like, yeah, he's yeah. But obviously he's got that power, so he's gonna keep anyone in line if they try to jump him again. So it's basically a warning shot. Try to jump me again, folks, and this is and you'll suffer tenfold to what they did. So yeah, Gravik's a dick. Don't like him. No, but this is really great stuff. So yeah, excited for the final episode. It's going to kick off. But yeah, it should be very interesting to see what will happen. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!